In the last video, we talked about being curious. Well, there's another aspect of that that I really enjoyed. And I read a book a few years ago by John Maxwell called Good Leaders Ask Great Questions. In the book, he says a sentence that has stuck with me all these years. He said that the quality of the answer is dependent upon the quality of the question. The better questions you ask, the better answers you get. Too often, the questions that people ask are shallow, surface. They're designed to lead people to the sale. And if someone has sat in front of countless salespeople, by the time they sit in front of you, they can already feel what a typical shallow, sales focused question feels like. Why? Because they've gotten it so many dang times. How about instead you come in with pre worded questions? You've already thought these out, having studied their profile on LinkedIn or learned as much as you can about them before you go to this. The questions you ask are going to show that you've done your research. It shows that you've looked into them and learned about them. Before you ask for their time, you've put some time into questions that could be very helpful to learn how you can help them. You're not wasting their time with, so, what do you do for a living? Or how long have you been doing this? Or what do you like to do for fun? Icebreakers are fine. You don't necessarily want to just jump right into business. But if the questions you're asking are answers that could have been found online, it shows that you haven't done the work. You are kind of lazy in your research. You want to communicate to the person in front of you that you genuinely care about them enough to where you learned as much as possible about them before you meet. And this doesn't have to take hours. Especially if they're on LinkedIn or any kind of professional or social media network, you can learn a lot about a person in just 10 or 15 minutes. It doesn't take long to be prepared, but when you ask well-worded questions when you meet them for the first time, you will generate more trust, far more trust, than the ones that just come in with the same old questions that everybody else asks because they haven't done the work. Do the work, ask great questions, and you will get great answers with great opportunities.